before we watch, I wanted to talk about it because I saw it and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was like, this is insane. Like, we need to talk about this. But I don't remember. I couldn't remember where I saw it on Twitter. So
did you like it?
I didn't like it, and so what I did was I started like trying to search for it. This is what I searched to try to find this video. Anime convention sex doll. Couldn't find it. Anime convention sex. Couldn't find it.
I'm sure you got wonderful tweets from these searches.
Kid fucking anime. Could not find it. Finally, the one that pulled it up.
Oh no
Is VR thumb and butt.
Zemi, we're gonna start this off. I really want you to try this.
What is it?
Oh wait, I didn't even try it. Hold on, wait. I don't even know if it tastes good, low key. I just kind of
so like describe this. So it's like this prune juice looking shit. Like,
could be worse.
What is it?
It's beet juice and tequila.
Did you like make this yourself or did it come packaged?
No, I made this myself. Like I poured the tequila in.
Why?
Okay, so when I was with the Straight Candid Girls, one of the people that they had on the podcast, this is like her go-to drink. She literally will bring beet juice with her to the bars and fucking like order tequila like just in a cup and then pour into like a beet juice thing. It's supposed to be like a lot healthier, and especially with tequilas, but if you get nice tequila, it's supposed to not give you a bad hangover. So that's kind of her thing, is like it's like the healthy way to drink or whatever. But beet juice is
I feel like if you're drinking, you're not like thinking of like health conscious.
Yeah, she only has 2 drinks a week, but she's like, this is my go-to. Like this is probably like the healthiest that it gets next to like water.
Yeah.
But beets are supposed to be like
beets are really good for you, I know. But
supposed to be good for your heart. Supposed to be good for your ball sack.
I guess if you're just doing 2 drinks a week, that's not like
that's not bad.
Yeah, I was just trying to think like when I go out and drink, it's just like it's not gonna be healthy. Like I'm not gonna try to make this healthy.
We'd be hitting a lot more than 2 drinks.
Healthiest thing I'm gonna do is like put in some water, sneak in some waters a few times. But other than that, okay, I gotta try.
I want you to try. I just want to see like, cause I could see it like tasting good.
Oh, dude, this. Come on, bro. The smell alone
just give it like
horrible.
a sip. Just give it a sip.
The smell alone is terrible. It smells like the dirt. Literally smells like earth and tequila. Like you took like mulch and just blended it with like tequila. That's horrible, dude. Oh my god. Okay.
That's actually my blood.
I would rather it be your blood at this point. At this point, I think your blood would be a lot better than beets and tequila. All right, here we go. It just tastes like dirt. It's not bad. It doesn't taste bad.
Yeah, I think like okay.
I could do a whole cup of that. I just think it tastes like dirt.
For like how shitty beets normally taste.
Yeah.
And tequila normally tastes. This is like a good. I don't know why, but like
it wasn't as bad as it smells, but like it just tastes like sweet dirt.
Yeah, I also think I put way too much tequila in there.
Oh.
Which also might help with that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all right. How do you like get beet juice? Is it in like a can or?
It's in like a little little water bottle, like not water bottle, a little bottle.
Okay.
But it's like it's also like there's lemon in there, ginger, like it's like the healthy shit that like you get at Whole Foods. Like that's what it is.
Yeah, I just don't try to make drinking healthy, so I would never thought of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink. This is like casual drink. I think it's nice, but like
it's not bad. I will say, for it smelling how shitty it did not taste.
Well, you actually like them. I was gonna ask if it's better or worse than the Emergent Teas.
Emergent Teas are so good.
So Zemi, when did you make this? It was one of the weekends I was here, like visiting. Zemi was feeling a little down bad under the weather.
Yeah.
And he was drinking Emergency, but then was also planning on going out. So he was like, "Yo, like I'm just gonna mix the tequila." I think you know when it was. I think it was when I drove to Minnesota to move here, but then was at your guys' apartment. Yeah. Because I remember you were like down bad, feeling a little bad, and I like woke up off the couch and looked, and you had this like beer glass full of Emergency, and I was like, oh, like still
Yeah.
feeling sick. He's like, yeah, but like we're pre-gaming it with
Yep.
with tequila.
Yep.
I was
Yeah,
like,
dude. All you do is, it's like just water, Emergency, and then like a couple shots of tequila. It's just like, it tastes like, kind of like how like a LaCroix would taste, almost, where it's almost flavorless, but there's like a hint of orange, and then you get the little bit of a tequila spice to it. So I love it. It puts some ice in there. It's so good.
It's like a really shitty tequila or tequila sunrise.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
it's a
I was going
watered
for.
down tequila sunrise.
Nice.
It's ideal. I don't know. I like it, especially like before going out or like in the morning for like mimosas instead of like a mimosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Good shit.
It's really good.
And it's healthy, kind of.
I guess that is kind of me trying to make drinking healthy. It's more of make drinking be less painful
Yeah.
the next day. It's kind of the same move as water.
I'm surprised like Liquid IV hasn't tried to like pull some
Make
shit.
a seltzer.
Yeah.
I guarantee you in a year they'll have one now.
Or something that's like Liquid IV mixed with alcohol to like not have a bad hangover. Personally, I would my hangovers have been bad. Really fucking bad. I'm getting old.
Yeah.
I think
Mine have
that's
been
just
like
it.
collectively more painful than, fucking 3 years ago. But
Yeah.
this morning I only had like a little headache, which I was pretty surprised about. But
It's about how proactive you are. Like how much you drank water like after the bars and like how much food you ate. When you wake up in the morning, do you make your coffee right away and like drink a bunch of it? Like all that shit.
Yeah.
Fix it.
Also, you just like, no matter what, your body's gonna be like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Congrats on drinking all that water and like the ibuprofen before bed, but why 6 shots?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Was that really necessary?
You could have done 4 and just been fine, but you did 8. Why?
Was the extra 2 really necessary? Now you're going to be in pain tomorrow.
Was it worth it? Did that girl come home with you? Did she think it was cool? It wasn't. So you're still alone.
And you probably bought, like, with those extra 2 tequila shots, her to 2 tequila shots.
Yeah,
so it's like, you fucking...
Did you fuck? You're alone, so probably not.
She used you for free drinks. How does that make you feel?
Yeah. Bad. These are like the thoughts that go through your head while you're just like staring at the mirror in the morning after just drinking way too much. Just you talking to yourself like, oh my God.
I think every dude has had that, like, you think you're vibing with a girl, you've been buying her a couple drinks at night, and then at the end of the night, she's just like, oh, okay, see you, bye. Like, no phone number, no nothing, and you're kind of just sitting there like, feels badminton, bro.
This is pain.
So this is what
emotional damage.
I still see the shadows in my room. All girls are the same.
Me fires up r/nice guys. I was buying this bitch a drink. Am I the asshole?
Oh man, do you think that's their voice in their head is like, this bitch? Like,
No, it's more like yeah, like,
you mean I'm too good.
this skanky whore. When I was buying her drink, she left me after I bought her the drink. That's what they sound like, 100%.
Dude, it's always for me. I'm always just like, you know what? You that was very convincing. I give you props. You earned those drinks. Like, you had me fooled.
Don't hate the player. You gotta hate the game. Like you gotta put respect where respect's due.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a finesse right there. So watch out. I mean, I don't think I only buy my friends drinks. I never once.
Yeah, now at least.
I feel like
you've never been like in college, like first couple times at the bars, you see a cute girl at the bar, you try to impress her by buying it. Really, you never did that? Oh shit, I've done that a couple times. I'm not even gonna lie.
So. I mean, I probably have, but like not that I could remember. Just I was already just such good friends with all the girls.
Bro, girls bought me drinks.
It was just crazy because like I was already friends. No, I don't know. I never.
They could sense my massive cock through my pants. Yeah, they just came to me, bro.
Usually the rejection came before I could even get there, probably. So I just never, maybe I wanted to, but then she was already like getting picked up by like some like swole guy, and I was like, yeah, I'll just go.
I'll just go.
Actually, I'll probably
Evan.
You're
talking to a girl. Evan comes up,
just picks her up.
I'm Evan.
Just like picks her up and like walks away. Not for you.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Not this one. I got this one.
Oh my god. How was your weekend? You went down to Schmames, Iowa.
Schmames, Iowa. Yeah, bro. We my little sister had her grad party.
What'd they do for that?
It was just like rents out AJ's for 3 hours, open
cool.
bar.
Oh, cool.
That type of shit.
Cool,
But
yep.
honestly, like all the fun shit happened the night before because like, you know, I was like, I need the full Ames experience. And, you know, in Ames on Friday, they have this thing called FAC. So, like, I specifically left here at, like, 2 so I could get to Ames at, like, 5 and participate in FAC. So I was drinking by, like, 5.
Yeah.
And it was, like, we drank. We drank for, like, an hour or 2. And then we went to BNC, kept drinking, but got some food into us. And then we, like, we thought we were going home for a bit. And then my little sister texted me. She's like, yo, like, come to this, like, Hunt Street trap house, like whatever.
Come to the satellite house.
To the satellite house, and so we head over there, and I get to meet some of Claire's friends that you know, like the people that lived at the house, and like got to see all of her friends that like we know, and we're come to our apartment. Yeah, and then we what happened? Okay, so then we hit the bar, we hit Patty's, and at this point, I had like a group of teeks that like were supposed to come to the bars with me, but they all went to Hunt Street while we were going to the bars, and I was like, all right, well, I'll meet you guys there. Yeah. So I'm there with like my sister and like her like 2 or 3 friends. We're drinking. It's great. My little sister's like not super into drinking anymore, and so she was kind of getting tired. She was like, hey, I'm gonna head home, and so she was like, do you want to stay or do you want to come like walk back with me? And I was like, you know what? Like, I'll hang out with your friend because, like, her friend was the only one who wanted to stay. And I was like, my friends are supposed to come, too. Yeah. And so I stayed there with her. And this girl and I were just, like, chilling, hanging out. The T guys never rolled through. They all just, like, stayed at Hunt Street. And I was like, fuck. So I'm trying to, like, convince this girl to, like, leave. And the whole night she's complaining because apparently a bunch of the other tryouts went and did Curtis Beard cheer.
Fun.
Yeah. So she was like, I've never done Curtis Beard cheer. And I'm like, well, fuck. Like, let's go do kind of also too. I'm like, if we go to Curtis and Beer Cheer, then that's like a straight line back home. Yeah. And like, so I was like, all right, bet. Yeah. Let's fucking do Curtis. For people that don't know what Curtis Beer Cheer is, at Iowa State, there's these 2 like really old buildings right across the way from each other. What do you think that run is? Like 100 yards? It's like a football field.
Yeah, I'd say it's a football
field.
Yeah,
it's like a football field, maybe less. I don't know. I've never fucking...
Yeah, it's probably like a football field.
Yeah. Let's just say that because it makes me look athletic, you know?
Yeah. It's a 100-yard dash.
So, very, like, everybody does this before they graduate. It's very common to streak it. Like, it's like, if you went to Iowa State and you didn't do that, like, you were kind of a boner.
Yeah, it's a tradition. Yeah, it's been going on forever.
Yeah. So, and I'm trying to, so we go to AJ's, we pick up, like, these, like, Mai Tais in a can. And then we go over there. And my thought was like, okay, we're going to do this like how Curtis and Beard Cheer is supposed to be done, where you wait for the clock to chime on one of the hours and you try to beat it. Yeah. We get there and this girl just like starts taking off her clothes. She's like, we're going right now. And I was like, what? And like next thing you know,
so like,
she's
weird.
She's like booking it and I'm like no clothes are off. And I was like holding all the shit. And I was like, okay. And so
you're like the dude at the bar like holding the coats while like all the girls are having fun. You're just like holding all their clothes while they're having fun. You're like,
well, I was like, fuck that. Because also I learned that the fountain had water in it. Because remember on our last podcast, I was like, I never got to jump in the fountain.
I never got to do that either.
Yeah, so
I just like climbed it when it was empty. It was
like, for grad photos.
Yeah, just like okay,
but this is cool.
Damn, I wish I would have done that. Fuck, I'm having FOMO.
Down bad. You should come with me this weekend. It was pretty fun. And so, you know, she dips. I'm like, fuck. So I take off all my clothes. I like catch up with her, but like during the process, I just was kind of like rushed. Everything fell out of my hands. One of the drinks fell out, like exploded. I dropped my hat in some mud. Like my wallet and phone fell off. And like this dude, we passed. I don't know why. This dude's walking alone. This is like close to 2 a.m.
That's murder.
This dude's walking alone on that like that sidewalk that everyone runs naked. So I run by this dude butt ass naked. Yep. And then like dropping all my shit. And so
you're like one of those. You're like the fucking new ponies and or what are they, the llamas in Fortnite where you like shoot them now and they like poop out loot. That's like you like hopping down just dumping fucking loot.
Yo, that is such a good example. Like literally I'm fucking dropping loot left and right, my wallet, my phone. And then the shitty part was because I dropped my phone, I didn't have a flashlight to look for any of the shit, and there are no lights, like it is pitch black.
Yeah, it's pitch black.
And so I'm like searching for my shit. I find my phone, and like right as that happens, the dude was like, "Hey, yo, like, is this yours?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's mine." So I'm like butt ass naked, trying to cover my dick, like, thanks. And then so we did that. We put on our clothes. And then I was like, all right, like, let's head home. She's like, no, we got to jump in the fountain too. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right.
Damn, dude, that's awesome.
So we go over there, and there are these dudes that apparently she knew, and they're jumping in there in their underwear. And I was like, y'all are a bunch of cowards. And I fucking just...
Let's see some dick, boys.
Let's see some dick, boys. I pulled my pants all the way down. It was really cold too, so definitely not impressive, but I was like, fuck
who cares?
Bro.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we ball. And I just like cannonballed in that shit. And because they were like, nah, bro, like, we're not getting naked, like, whatever. And I was like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
And I still remember like jumping in and one of the dudes being like, oh shit, he's like full naked.
Yeah. Just seeing this meatball cannon.
You've ever seen a real man before?
Yeah.
Let me teach you youngins.
Back in my day, we were slapping ass and sucking cock. What are you guys doing? Dancing.
Clearly you guys have never done sorority circle. All of you Gen Z Zoomers don't know how to fucking get butt ass naked in front of other dudes.
What's wrong with getting naked in the showers? What's wrong with it? What's wrong?
What's wrong with it? Hold that elephant trunk proud.
Yeah. Not gingerly, firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
Oh man,
yeah. So
that's fun though.
That was good. Yeah,
that's
and then,
good.
You know, we put our clothes back on. I walked her. She lived in UT, which was very nostalgic. That's where I spent a lot of my freshman year. And then I just walked back to Teak, and it was a whole ass like. I came home, and my friend and like Jack was like, and his roommate Friday. They were like, "Where were you?" And I'm just like. Bro, I'm 24 years old, and I just fucking streaked and jumped in a fountain butt ass naked. I was like.
Good night.
That's pretty good night.
Yeah.
Good night. Good night, Moon.
Good night, Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Moon.
Yeah, that was like the event of the weekend. But then like the next morning I just woke up and I was like, today is not a drinking day. Like, not at all. And so like I went to grad party and had like a total of 4 drinks, which at an open bar is a very small amount. And we went to BNC. I didn't drink. That night I just went to like a party that some of the Teak guys were at, so I could say hi to like the guys that I haven't seen in a while and catch up. Nick Johnson was there, and then
he snapped me and said he was going down.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's I fucking love running into him, man.
Yeah,
he's such a funny kid. And then I went to the bar to go see another friend, and then I was like at Tridelt with Claire eating pizza by like 11:30. Yeah. So I was just like, I'm done. I don't want to.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what I fucking did on Friday. I don't think I went out. I'm trying to, which is weird. Usually it's the nights you go out you don't remember. But my nights I stay in, I don't remember. I think I just watched, I just watched basketball night. Then Zach and Sophie, Callum and Jenna just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That was nice. I was super tired. So, then Saturday last night we went to Ty's. I think it's called Ty's Rooftop and Bar or something.
Oh, that sounds really
Nicollet.
fun.
On Nicollet?
Oh, it's in Uptown?
On Nicollet in downtown, like downtown.
Oh, isn't there a Nicollet around here too?
Maybe.
Oh. Maybe I'm just fucking
Yeah, so we went there.
Stupid.
I never need to go back to Basement Bar again. They have like a dance floor downstairs.
No way.
Like just like Basement Bar. Like
we're going next weekend.
Yeah. 100%. No, like literally zero need to go to Basement Bar ever again in my life.
Is the line as like that's the thing?
No, the line wasn't long. We got there like late, like later. No line, nothing. It was good. It was really awesome. And it's like I see like not Uptown. North Loop is kind of it has like the vibe of all the kids from Minnetonka and like the Lakes area, like rich kids. They move into North Loop.
Well, yeah, North Loop is bouge.
And then they like all go to those bars. So it's like that crowd. I'm just like, you know, like the guy who fucking like we had to like get in a scruffle with, and he was like,
oh yeah,
like I make way more money than you. Like
I don't think we've ever talked about that because remember when it happened, you were like, I don't want to talk about it yet.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to tell the story?
We'll give it a little more time.
Okay.
But like that, it sucks.
I know
that's like the one-liner. But like that's like the mindset that they all have. Or like a lot of them have. I feel like, and it's just like. Ugh, like dude.
Clearly they've never heard of Autotonks.
Yeah,
so.
just like you guys have not heard of fucking Autotonks before, and it just like it gets like old, and And like, I mean, we've said it all the time. Every time we go to basement bar, something happens. Like,
Yeah,
just
that's true.
something stupid happens. So, it was really fun there. We pre-gamed at Julia and Allison's, and then came back here. But it was like a uneventful night out, which was good. It was fun.
Sometimes
Change
those
of
are the best
scene.
ones.
Yeah,
Like,
went home. It was good.
like just a good night out with friends. Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah.
Like the stories are fun, but
Yeah.
like I'm
Mhm.
exhausted. I'm ready
Yeah.
to fucking die.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
This was an eventful weekend, and I am ready to kill myself. No, I shouldn't say that, but like,
I'm ready to sleep.
I'm done with this week. I'm ready to
Mhm.
fucking get back to work. And
Yep.
that's actually something I was like thinking about. Was like somebody asked me. They were like, "Do you miss college?" And I kind of like sat there, and I was like, "No, I don't. I think that was such a cool phase of my life, and it's fun to like
Yeah.
relive it like one day
Mhm.
out of like the year."
Yeah.
But like truthfully, I am so glad that like people graduate and they like peaked in college. It's like,
yeah.
I miss it so much. I wish I could just go back to it. Like, I
Mhm.
hate that I'm an adult and have responsibility and have to do shit. And I'm like, bro, I don't. I would
No.
much rather be in the
Mhm.
shoes that I'm in right now doing this type of shit
Yep.
than fucking jerking off at Sips and Patties. Like,
Yeah.
that's...
I would rather be like just not doing homework.
Yes, that
hate
too.
I hate schoolwork.
Yeah,
God damn it, I hated it.
I hated it so much.
It's just so like, oh god, it sucked ass. So, no, I'd rather have adult money, have adult responsibilities, but then be
Mhm.
able to make like my own adult decisions rather than being in college, being broke, bored, and like slammed with homework. And
Yeah. Always trying to figure out how you're going to like pay rent or like
yeah,
like pay
fuck
for the
that.
bars, you know, like whatever.
No, I don't think I could do like. I'm still pretty not like active, but like I'm always like we're like I'm on the go a lot.
Yeah.
Always doing something, but the way I did it in college was even faster, and there's
Yeah.
no way I could not do that right now. Some people like keep up that pace, like
I-
Benny
Oh,
keeps
you're right.
up that pace. I don't know how he does it, but I have a good tempo still of like just doing stuff all the time and always just kind of being, bopping around, but I definitely kind of just
I'm literally drinking
enjoy.
I'm literally drinking coffee at 7. Sorry, I lost my voice a little bit this
It's
weekend.
okay.
I'm literally drinking coffee at 7 p.m. because I
Yeah.
literally was like, I got out of the car and I was like, if I don't get a pick me up, I will
Mhm.
actually not be able to do this
I will
podcast.
fall asleep on this podcast.
I will. I was like debating not drinking, but then I remembered that I had this and I wanted you to try it.
That's a good drink. I like it more than I
You thought
thought I would. Yeah.
So-
It's man, getting old is I like it, but like at the end of the day, like you said, I totally would not want to go back to college. Like even like the partying, I would not be able to do right now. I could do like every weekend after Ames that I coming home, I'm like I feel like shit. I feel like dog shit. It was fun, but I feel like trash.
Yeah, I feel like gross. I feel like unproductive. I just want to I
should have done laundry.
I literally, dude, I have so much laundry to do. I need to clean my apartment. I was just like, but I mean, it was good. It was so cool, like catching up with the boys. And like,
Mhm.
I was thinking about this, like, I honestly might not have any good reasons to go to Ames anymore after this, like, once my sister graduates. and
Yeah.
This last pledge class that I was really close with at Teak,
Mhm.
like, none of those guys knew who I was. Like,
Yeah.
the new guys. And I was just like, damn, like, I can't get free,
Yeah.
free place to stay.
Yeah,
anymore.
no more free room and board.
when we go to Ames, I just bully Jack Riley into letting me sleep on his couch. Like
yeah,
that's not gonna happen anymore. I mean, I
No.
guess we have some sixth years that
maybe, but
maybe, but
yeah.
I
The
don't
only
want to.
thing is like football games now. I know maybe it'd be cool to go down for one of those, but
Absolutely.
yeah, and if we can get like some of our guys, our age to go down, I would do it, but
That might be fun too. Like,
but
roll
that's
through with.
gonna be like once a year now, not like obviously like after you graduate, you're there like handful weekends,
Yeah,
but then it just slows down.
it does slow down.
Yeah,
But that's like good. I think
Yeah.
like people who get stuck in a phase of their life makes them very unhappy.
yeah,
Like that's where like I'm glad is like I always feel like I'm trying to move on to like the next phase
Mm-hmm.
of like whatever I'm doing. And I feel like some people just like they get stuck in one, or they're not happy with the phase that they like, and they are always looking back at that like other phase, quote unquote. Or like obviously college is fun, but like the shit that we were doing in college was just not sustainable.
No,
like,
no, not at all. Like college is like this perfect time of like an age where you can just like take on so much. You have the most energy in your life. You have like you're firing on all cylinders, but you know, a couple years after, it's like I can't.
You're like, I can't do this shit.
No way.
Anymore.
And then like you have like that drive of like, you know, I want to like finish this, like see this through, and like that kind of like helps your fuel. It's just like it is like a fun grind, but like it's a unique grind that you know, I'm good. If someone like people go to like grad school, fuck that shit. Fuck that.
I don't know.
No chance. Not even someone paid for it, I wouldn't do it.
Not
even a chance.
Like my little sister she was going pre-med and then was going to go like med school residency, and I was just like, bro, that is so much. Like by the time you're like 30, you finish school.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck wants to be in school that
I'm
long?
glad people do because we have doctors, but me, fuck no. Absolutely no.
Absolutely not, bro.
No, I don't need to be cutting open anyone's heart.
That sounds fucking awful.
Yeah,
like
God gave someone else that talent, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm good. Dude, I was
Is this what I saw you added something to
Yeah, I added a few things.
Yes, let's go.
This was kind of just happened today when I kind of had my, you know, lazy morning because I went out and drinking, but finally got up and started doing shit, but I was at Aldi, just, you know, this outfit on. Also, this shirt is like the funniest thing I've ever gotten from work.
No excuses, just results.
It's one of our core here, I'll like make sure everyone can see. It's one of our core values, and like they gave this, like you could get like a t-shirt with one of the core values on. We have like 4 or something, and I was like, dude, I want to get this one, cut the sleeves off, and only wear it at the gym. Solely because it'd be so like everyone would look at me and be like, dude, fuck off. Like get out of here. Get your fucking.
Hey yo, Evan the Civ, move the fuck over.
Yeah,
There's a new meaty boy in town.
I'm literally gonna like walk up to dudes and just be like, yeah, that was my bench, and they'd be like, well, no, I've been here for like a couple sets. Be like, yeah, it's my bench. You can get up.
That's my bench. Sorry, I actually own this gym.
Yeah, I can help you take off the plates if you want. But like, you probably used to work out, so like. I think it'd be so.
You know
funny.
what? Why don't you keep it? Like you look pretty small, and obviously I'm yoked. Like you need this more than I do.
Yeah.
I'll go do something else. I'll go work on the fucking buys. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do that, but you do whatever you're doing, man.
It's not even a lot of weight, anyways. I mean, fuck.
225. That's I was doing that in like 3rd grade.
Remember when I was doing 225? Back when I was in 3rd fucking grade, pussy.
I remember doing 225 before I hit puberty. Fucking loser.
But yeah, so anyways, you know, Aldi, this outfit, like AirPods in, getting groceries, doing productive adult shit.
Love that. Sorry, I'm also looking for something. So like,
no, you're good.
I'm listening.
No, you're good. And I like. Do you just? I don't know. Like when you're in a store, sometimes like I like am really bad about like going up the aisles and like picking everything I need in each aisle. Like walk around like the same aisle like 6 times because I'm like don't have a list of what I'm getting. I just have it in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, you get this shit. Like literally, I could save if I just wrote down what I fucking needed at the grocery store. I could save like 20 minutes there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I do like 600 laps, and I keep like running, like walking past this old guy. He kind of like looks at me like every time, and like he's like. It's like one of those like weird like stares where like he doesn't know his face, kind of just like looks like. And I was like, every time out of the corner of my eye, I just it like hit me, and I was like, this dude is fucking staring. It's so fucking weird.
You're like, do I have some shit on?
Yeah,
like, is there like
I know I'm wearing a pretty sick shirt, but like, I get that, but like, what the fuck? And finally, he like, I do another pass past him, and he like kind of like catches my eye. And he's like, I couldn't hear him because I had my fucking AirPods in. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah, dude, what? Like, what do you want? And he was like, do you work here? No. Like, no, I do not work here. Oh, okay. And then just like walked. I was like, what? part of me looks like I work here.
He's like, yeah, you look like a lowlife. You work here.
You look like you work here. I mean, I was gonna work at Aldi at one point, but they don't have they have like a uniform.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like they have don't they have like a vest or some shit?
It's not like walking around Target with like a red polo and like khakis.
Yeah,
like, obviously someone's gonna walk up to you, but like I was like, dude, I literally have a shirt on that says no excuses, just results. And I'm stinky.
I've always told myself if someone were to do that to me, I would just say yes and like send them on a wild goose chase.
Fuck,
do you know how? I mean, I'd feel bad doing it to an old person. I think.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
like
I like made the story sound out like I was mad about it. I wasn't. Like I was just like, oh no, I don't work here. It's like, oh cool.
Oh,
but then
cool.
it's kind of like it's like that dumb old person thing where it's like, oh cute, like he like doesn't know where he is.
Oh, he probably has Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
he probably doesn't know where he is right now.
Yeah, like he's lost.
That's actually kind of bad. Like my grandpa actually one time, I didn't even know this until after he passed away, but apparently my grandpa's like, I'm gonna go to the store, and my grandma's like, okay, like by yourself, and he was like, yeah, I got it. And so he goes to the store, like 2 hours goes by, and they're like, where the fuck is this man? And apparently he had just been like roaming around the store for 2 hours, had like, like it was he was doing dialysis, and it was like right after dialysis, and like he was just not like all there, and like apparently just been like kind of walking around looking for the same stuff, and like it's just like it is really sad. Like there probably are people like that who have to function without like family, and like do that every single day.
I could not imagine like how you could like not be conscious of what you're doing. Like that's just like alternative to me. So I feel like I would lose my mind, and I think that's what happens. Like you just kind of like get stir crazy a little.
This is so like off the cuff. Do you think we're gonna have like things to cure those types of like do you think when we're old we'll have things to like combat like Alzheimer's or like memory, or like we'll have things that like make us basically not have to like deal with shit like that?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like prolonging life to a point kind of is just like, at least for me, I like if I get to a point where like I can't walk, I can't remember anything, I kind of just want to be done.
Yeah, totally.
If I'm like 50, like, and there's like something to help, like sure, but if I'm like 80, 83, like I'll write somewhere in my will, like, just fucking
someone pull the plug.
Just like it's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
Here's like money to throw a party. Like, just fucking put me out, please.
Yeah, that's how I am too. Like, and especially with my experience with my grandpa.
You
like,
just get frustrated. Like, and that's why like I think a lot of people who have like my grandpa now is like gets a little crotchety about like shit because he's like immobile basically, and like I don't like, and he's just like mean to people, and it's like, dude, like we can't help that you're like old. We can't help that.
Yeah.
But like, don't be mean that like, A, we can't help, and B, we're like not like can't do exactly what you want. Because you know, so like I just like
you're like I don't want to be the mean like guy that like is getting angry because he can't move.
Because I can't fucking wipe my own butt.
And
like,
is like
blaming
like,
someone else like kind of like that, and so it's fucking off me. Like,
no, I'm the same. Like my grandpa like basically it kind of came down to like we could put on a feeding tube and he'd last a lot longer, but he'd be like he wouldn't even like he would basically be dead but still alive. And like my grandma was like, we have talked about this, it's not happening, and we had multiple family members that were like, not like why, like that's not fair, and like and I was sitting there and I was like, that makes perfect sense to me. Like I would not want somebody to shove a feeding tube down my throat just for
what's
me to
he gonna do? Just sit there?
Yeah, like what kind of life is that?
Yeah,
like
no.
what that doesn't. I was like, I was very at peace when they told me that. I was like, that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't want it like that. I wouldn't want. I've seriously like not like thought about it in depth, but like if I couldn't move, like if I got paralyzed, I genuinely would like think about not like there's so many things that I do that define me that require movement that like I couldn't do.
Yeah, like right now, if I like broke both my legs and like I was paralyzed like waist down, I think I could figure it out.
That's different. I'm talking like complete body
para.
I've like seriously debated like if I was completely bodily, I would definitely try to like come back from it. Yeah. But like if it just got to a point where people where it was just like that's not gonna happen, I'd be like,
yeah.
But
I don't need to do this.
Yeah, I'm like, and that's just me personally. I don't mean this is like a whatever. I'm just like I'm so like you know me. Yeah. I find sick amount of pleasure in life from being able to do things that would require me to actually be able to move. Like even just as something as stupid as like this podcast or like my meme accounts are making TikToks that like if I didn't have that capability, I don't think I know it's stupid, but like
no, I just thought
if I
I just sorry. I thought of you like trying to make a TikTok like.
No, I get it. Like if I can't renegade, what's the point in life? But I mean
it's too many Gen Zers are gonna hear that and be like kind of facts.
Same.
Dude, facts.
All facts, no paper. No, like
this guy's preaching right now.
I've seriously like found like my calling in life, and I just don't really think it sounds so weird, but I don't think there's a purpose for me if I can't pursue it. You know? And that's a weird thing, and I think that's like a probably a very controversial thing to say, but I very genuinely like think that in my brain. But
that's fine. You are the captain of your own ship, so.
I am the captain of my own ship.
Yep.
Sometimes. Unless I'm drunk. Then it's just tequila driving.
Autopilot.
Tequila and hormones.
Is it like a TikTok trend where it's like before the Henny, after the Henny, or like it's like before like tequila, after tequila? Like I feel like I've seen a lot of TikToks.
I haven't seen
Twitter,
that. That'd be funny as fuck.
And it's just like people like getting like ready like in the mirror, and then it like cuts to them like after the Henny, and they're doing sprints and like 6 cartwheels and like going into a splits like on the sidewalk of a bar. I've seen some of those. I'm like, holy shit,
this is actually
so
good. This is kind of good transition, and it kind of like that reminds me of like I could make something like that. Jacob Allison just sent me a while back a picture of we did a senior bus party, and I went way too hard, and I ended up falling asleep on his lap.
I've done that
and I have this picture of me just like Jake Allison's just like casually sitting there. I think Callum took it actually. Jake Allison's just casually sitting there, and I'm just fucking yonked on his fucking lap. But that kind of goes in. Somebody asked on one of our podcasts. I always on every podcast, and like feel free if you've gotten to this point, like tell us because it's fun, but. I always say, like, hope you guys enjoy this week's potty. Let us know what you want us to talk about in the next one. And someone asked, it would be hysterical to hear about the absolute most insane night out / date. So mine, well, I don't know. I feel like I have a ton. But that night in particular, I just, like, I don't remember doing this. So apparently, Kyler, we went to this rooftop bar that was, like, really bouge. Kyler ordered this, like, huge thing of whiskey. And for some reason, we had to leave. And Kyler was like... what the fuck? Like, I have this whole thing of whiskey. Like, I can't drink it that fast. And apparently, I was like, can I try? And he was like, yeah. And I take this thing of whiskey, and I just, like, drink, like, apparently, like, a really big chunk. And I don't learn this until after. I'll tell you about that. But apparently, I did that really bad, like, blackout. We get back. I apparently got lost. I don't remember any of this. Apparently I got lost and like was away from the group, like just wandering around downtown Des Moines.
Oh my god. And
so eventually we get back to the bus. We're supposed to head back, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking puke. Like I just know it, and I got to do it now, not on the bus. So I get Jacob Allison. I go, yo Jacob, come pull trick with me behind the bus.
Yeah.
And so Jacob Allison and I'm barcoding at this point. So all I remember is saying that, and then like my next memory like cuts to like us just like, pulling trig behind this bus.
Boys who pull trig together stay together.
That is true. I do talk to Pip quite frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was a crazy night, and then I learned because I was like, I don't really remember drinking a ton. I remember drinking fast, but I don't remember drinking a ton. And then at chapter the next day, like I was just kind of talking about it. And then Kyler goes up and he's like, yo, Sarby, I know exactly why you fucking blacked out. And this is why. Yeah. And he tells me something that I don't even remember. And I was like,
yes.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Put that together.
That is quick. I was missing the A plus B equals C.
Yeah.
And you just gave me the B.
And you just gave me the D.
You can give me the D.
Whoa. We have a paid platform for that. So.
Oh, that was like me attempting to make the Pornhub music thing.
I was like, dude, I can give you a little R&B. Hey. Gonna suck your asshole. Oh man. I'm gonna suck your ass. When you're like, if someone was like, all I'm thinking is like your boy trying to be a rapper. He's like, bro, like I just cut something so crazy. And you're like, all right, okay. You're like, the beat's pretty hard. You're like, okay,
fuck
You're
it.
like, cool. First line, I'm gonna suck your asshole. You're like, whoa, no.
Dude, I can't breathe.
God damn.
Oh.
That one really got you.
Dude, I don't know why. I think this is like the downfall. Like I think this weekend, I think this is like the icing on the cake or the cherry on top that's sending me into the downward spiral.
It's like crackhead hours.
Oh my god, I can't. I'm literally crying.
Yeah,
right now. I'm actually crying right now. Oh my god. Please save me. What is your like absolute most insane night out or date? If you have a date, that'd be sick.
Date?
Yeah. Like do you have like a date that like went absolutely awful? Maybe one where you shit your pants while making out with her. Just, you know, that was a random one.
Some people have done that. Just
some people have done that. I don't know who.
Just a random combination of words.
Yeah, that's such a weird.
I think one of our craziest nights out was Houston when we went to visit Evan for his competition, and that whole like calling, like the cops getting called. Like,
oh my god,
bro! That was like
yeah.
insane. We've told that story. Go watch other podcasts.
Yeah, I mean it's been a long time. We should retell that. That is a like literal whole other podcast.
Yeah,
like if you want, you can find. I think we like. It's somewhere. I think Houston is somewhere in the title.
Vegas, like Vegas was a crazy.
Vegas
night
is
out.
pretty crazy.
Do
you have any from college? Like just where something weird fucking happened?
I feel like there was like this one time I like climbed on like AJ's Liquor's roof.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there was like I was hammered and like clearly.
Yeah, as
yeah.
we normally are.
Yeah, but there was like just something leaning up against like the side of the building that I was able to like spider monkey on top of that. It was like a fully burnt like just the metal part of a bed frame or like a bed, just the springs, and so I like climbed up onto that and then like pulled myself onto the roof, and like that was kind of crazy, I guess. But I don't know. I'm trying to think. I nothing like. I feel like honestly, some of my like most crazy nights were in high school.
Really?
Yeah. Like I had a very different high school experience than
I was such a boner in
a
high
lot
school.
of kids in high school. So like I like and you can ask Zach about this. We fucking fully sent it in high school.
That's
but
crazy.
like not like drinking too crazy, but like more just like there was a huge party scene within like the school, like the district I was in.
Oh, what were you telling me about? Didn't you know someone who literally would like host parties
like
in like warehouses?
Yeah. Yeah. There was it's this whole thing. Like some of like the people who I have friends with like ran this like party like promotion company on, but it was a Twitter page, and so like and it got so hyped that like people would just send them addresses, they would tweet it, and like it could just be a small party and like hundreds of people would show up. But
that is a lot of power. Like what if
it was it was way too much power for like
16-year-olds,
stupid like 18-year-olds to have. Like I never had access to the page, but like I knew the guys who did, and like we went to like parties in like people's barns. Like I was climbing in the rafters like over like a sea of people like dancing. Like my high school experience, and like I was totally sober for most of it. Like I had a wild high school. Like high school I went, and so then I get to college, and like it was fun, but I was like nothing as crazy as like high school.
Damn, that's so. I that makes me like I missed out. I was such dude. I sang in choir. I went to a uniform
It was
school.
like a kind of like stars aligning of like how it all like just kind of like happened. Like with the people I was with, just the opportunity to like somehow like know someone who's like hosting this, someone who knowing someone who like
someone
who is running this like party promoting page. It was like I just happened to be like in like the right place to like be a part of that.
Met the right people and
I don't know.
That's most of life though.
Yeah, and so like that's why like I don't know. I feel like all my crazy stories are from like high school. Like
wild. And you can't like talk about too many of them.
Well, no, I could. I just like I was trying to think of college ones, and I was like, I can't. Like nothing in college was like blew my mind of how like insane this party was or how crazy this night turned out to be. I feel like all of those are like high school.
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, but then like you like I talk to most people in their high school and like nothing even comparably close, and then I'm just like like it's just I don't know. It was a unique experience. I somehow like had.
So this isn't my story. This is my sister's story. But it's still kind of funny because it happened at her house. Like, so I don't know. My mom probably doesn't want me to say this, but I think this is actually good parenting. After I left, my mom and my little sisters went to public school. I went to like a charter school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were kind of getting involved in like, I think high school party, like getting exposed to alcohol. That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
In a lot of spaces or in a lot of people's cases. And like, I think it's really great that my parents kind of took this like, kind of forward approach in terms of like, okay, if you guys are gonna be drinking, let's at least make sure it happens safely.
Mm-hmm.
So like my parents were like, if you guys are gonna drink, do it at our house. Like everybody, we collect the keys. Like everything happens in a safe environment. All the parents know, like their parents, like everyone. And so one time my sister just had like probably like 12 of her friends over. And you've never been to my house in Arizona, huh?
Nope. No,
so in Arizona, the back doors, like we have these like sliding glass back doors, but like it's like double paned. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like
it's like a story where like your sister like ran into it and broke it or something.
Not my
or
sister, her friend. Yeah,
yeah. I feel like you told this before.
Have I? I mean, we've also gained a lot of listeners from it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you've told that before.
I mean, it was just like that to me is pretty crazy. Like,
yeah.
I mean, and also it's like fucking stupid. Like this kid just got like really drunk.
Yeah.
And then like I don't remember why, but they like said something to him and he freaked out, like just spazzed and like started sprinting to like sprint in the house and like not like hide, but like, oh no, you guys roasted me. I'm gonna like dip. And he just ran straight through. Double paned glass is really fucking thick.
Props to him, man.
And then on top of that,
Get that man a fucking NFL contract.
I know. I think he actually he ended up, I think this kid ended up going to the Naval Academy. So I don't know. Maybe he's just bodying people in the Navy or some shit.
Beating up whales.
Yeah, that's what the Navy does.
That's pretty much all they do. Just beat up animals, like sea animals, right? Yeah.
I mean, they usually in the way that they do that, they have the sonar scanners that fuck with whales, and then the whales die.
Oh, I thought they used those to find the whales and then beat them up.
Yeah, you're right. They just send all their divers to just fucking
I need some like whales. Shitty like fucking like 2004 cell phone video of like a fucking Navy guy just like punching on a fucking whale.
And then the whale eats him.
Yeah.
Bitch. Yeah. But no, the crazy thing too is that kid just kept running and he like ran out the front door and they had to chase him. Which is just like, I don't know. I'm so glad I'm not that kind of drunk. Like, when I get drunk, I just end up on the toilet. Yeah. Like that's how it is. I'm just puking.
I do like breaking, like not like breaking things when I'm drunk. I do like breaking things when I'm drunk, but like I enjoy going to like a dumpster and seeing that like someone like put their IKEA shelf like to throw away, and then it's like
I'm gonna break it.
I'm gonna break that. Like, I'm gonna like go up to it and kick it, 100%. But like not like at someone's house. Look at that really nice shelf. I'm gonna kick this because it's funny.
Exclusive content idea. We should try to find those, like, have you ever seen those, like, videos of the people that they go to those, like, break rooms where, like, people will donate, like, plates and, like glass things, and you literally pay money just to go and, like, break a ton of shit?
Oh, shit.
Have you ever seen that?
I know that some of the, like, I think, like,
I wouldn't be surprised if
what's
like,
his
TMG
face?
has
One
done
of the groups that the SK girls would roll around with, those boys had a room like that. in their satellite house where they just like would break bottles. It's like the de-stress room.
Oh,
It was Braden and
you're talking about
Henrik.
the we probably shouldn't say what fraternity they're in.
Yeah,
But
they,
I know which ones you're talking about.
Yeah, them.
Yeah.
they had like a room where they would just go and like
Probably shouldn't expose their fraternity like that.
Take-
but, like,
take 40s and just and like again there's like a brick basement, so it's like the worst
Okay.
thing they're gonna do is like hurt themselves.
But who hasn't just like drunk at a darty fucking like taken a glass bottle and fucking yeeted it
Yeah.
at something like
Yeah.
But I'm more talking like apparently there are places where you can like pay and they'll literally just like put things in a room that you can just break, like old TVs, like glass
That's
bottles, plates, like a ton of shit. And you just have 30 minutes to fucking break shit.
Dude, that's like
I'm gonna send you a video. I'm gonna send you a
100%
video.
funded by like just stupid guys.
Pretty much.
That'd be so much fun. Oh my god. Speaking of videos, so I was ripping around. I guess we should. Do you want to finish like the crazy story thing? Like I don't.
Oh, that was it. No,
Okay.
that was it. I think it's
I could
fine.
think of a few from high school that I could probably like remember enough of to make a cohesive story.
You should think about it and then add it to the PB poo poo list.
Yeah.
And then we'll do it on the next podcast.
Yeah.
Because honestly, this entire podcast is us like talking about crazy nights in our life. I feel like
Yeah.
like
I have.
we
I
can
have-
talk about it later.
I could pull some pretty good ones from high school, probably.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back to what I was saying. Speaking of videos, I fucking love Twitter. Like Twitter is gonna I'm gonna be using Twitter how like our parents are using Facebook in like 40 years, like guaranteed. But I was, and this most people probably like seen this, but have you seen the video of like that kid who has like what's the mask for like Meta that you can use the
VR
Oculus?
goggles? Yeah.
He has the setup is he has an Oculus on. He's at this like booth at like a Comic-Con, and he's just like going at it on this like sex doll. But like, have you seen this video?
No.
Can we like somehow like
Well, can we show it on the potty?
I can record it on my phone, or I could send it to you.
Well, I don't
and
have
you
a
could-
problem pulling it on Twitter. I just have a question of if YouTube is not going to like
this
it.
this is fine. Like,
okay.
Like it's not like he's actually like he has
Wait,
clothes on.
can you wait? Can we find it somehow? And
Yeah,
like,
I
can you
have
send
it.
to me because I want to and I can put it on the. I can put it on the screen.
And before we watch, I wanted to talk about it because I saw it and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was like, this is insane. We need to talk about this. But I don't remember. I couldn't remember where I saw it on Twitter. So
Did you like it?
I didn't like it, and so what I did was I started like trying to search for it. This is what I searched to try to find this video. Anime convention sex doll. Couldn't find it. Anime convention sex. Couldn't find it.
I'm sure you got wonderful tweets from these searches.
Kid fucking anime. Could not find it. Finally, the one that pulled it up
Oh no.
is VR thumb and butt. Immediately, first result, the video.
Make Evan proud.
Yes. Okay, so I found the video, and Barstool already like retweeted it, so like I'm sure a million people have already
Thumbs up, baby.
I'm sure
thumbs
a million
up.
thumbs up.
Send it to my Twitter real quick.
Okay.
We'll watch it together. We'll click on it together.
I'm sure like a million people have already seen it, but it was too funny not to fucking talk about.
I'm so sorry. I kind of have to rip ass. And I already
It's
did.
fine.
All right, cool.
Dude, this video,
Can you smell that?
is
You-
insane. I cannot believe that it doesn't have more likes than it should. This is insane.
I'm kind of
I
scared.
feel
but,
like people are just like, I don't see how this is funny. This is disgusting. No, dude, this is hilarious.
Okay. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
So he's like railing someone. Look what he goes
Yo, they
for.
have a full-on shit, bro. Like,
Look what he goes for. He puts his thumb in his butt.
Wait, he does?
Yes, dude.
No way.
Yes, dude, go watch it again. Watch that end part again.
You're lying, bro. Wait, I can't tell. What the fuck?
It's red.
Oh wait. Oh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah. I tried looking in the comments to like get an explanation of what the fuck was going on here. But like for you guys, okay, so like first of all, you have to watch this one on YouTube. We'll show the video. It's so funny. Okay. Setup. So basically they're at like this, you know how you go to convention, there's booths, you go to them. They're at this booth and this kid has like there's a TV, there's a kid on his knees, there's like an inflatable like see-through half sex doll. And this guy has his fucking green hair, of course. God damn it. He has these VR like goggles on and he is just just going at this fucking like plastic balloon sex doll. And I don't know why the crowd is kind of like, yeah, like, this is crazy.
This has to be like out of context. Like it had to be like a competition, or the only other thing. Have you ever heard of like those porn conventions? That's the only thing I can think of where people would,
but this
where
looks like
this
it's
could
a
happen
video
in public
game.
and people would cheer for it.
I just like, and he's like, dude, I just saw this. He's fucking clapping. He hits him, slaps it on the ass, fucking going at it. But then it pans over to the screen, the TV at the booth, and it's just like this fucking shitty anime girl like bent over, like, and he's just in the VR world fucking going at it.
Well, he doesn't, also, if you think about it, he can't feel anything.
No. And
so, like,
is he, I mean,
his dick isn't inside of anything.
No,
so, like, what?
I fully believe he's bricked. He has to be hard. And he's and like, he has this, like, he's slowing down, speeding up, adjusting the goggles.
Yo, he's giving that.
Slow stroking. He fucking puts the thumb in the butt. Like, this guy is in the works. He's put on a clinic right now in front of everyone.
Bro, I'm trying to find the like original video. Like I clicked on the profile and I just want to see if there's like context.
Oh my god, dude! And at the end, holy shit, you got to play the
when they all like cheer.
No, where he just fucking like basically fucking busts. Like, watch. He just hits the like final stroke, like
coming hard.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god! I saw that.
Hey, don't talk shit about my people like that,
dude. I saw that and laughed so fucking hard.
That's so great, dude. I'm so glad there's videos like that on the internet. Like
oh my god. Holy shit,
but that's gonna be the future. Like once it's more advanced, like literally people just like having sex with sex dolls and like being in a scenario where it actually like feels like they're actually having sex. And then
where like how do you have no shame? Like this guy, like
that's what I'm saying. Like there has to be like some sort of explanation,
like a tier to it where it's like
there's no way that man is A, confidently pretending to fuck something in public, and B, people are cheering him in the background.
Yeah.
And there's not like it's it would be one thing if like everyone was like, well, what is this dude doing? Like,
yeah, but like there wasn't
but like clearly it was there for that.
They were kind of like, dude, get it. Like hell yeah.
Atta boy.
Get after it, like
clap those virtual cheeks.
Yeah, dude, fucking tear that thing up. Nice, bro. Like go for the double pump. Don't pull out, homie. You don't need to do that.
No need to pull out. It's the metaverse.
It's in your fucking pants already. Who cares? It's gonna clean itself up, dude. Come on, you got this. Like pep talking like a coach. Ugh. Oh my god.
Why clap actual cheeks when you can clap virtual cheeks, brother?
Apparently, dude. Such an insane video.
What an incredible video.
Yeah.
11 million views. 11 million people.
And like that's not the original place I saw it. I don't think I saw it on Barstool. So
oh, really? Yeah, that was posted in January.
Yeah, oh god, maybe this is just a thing already. This has been a thing. I don't know, dude. Oh my god.
Hey man, that guy fucks.
That guy, he fucks.
That guy fucks in the
dude,
metaverse.
he had some really good form. He was like, there's some like little subtle things like the little ass slaps. Like, yeah,
He was breaking the fucking metaverse girl's back. You
yeah,
know?
dude. Yeah, they might have to reprogram that bitch. Actually. Sensitivity's gonna be all off. Be like, golly.
Mark Zuckerberg watched that video and it's like, that's what I'm working for.
Yeah, I'm doing it for those kids. Mark Zuckerberg saw that and was like, I did good today.
I wish I could have done that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And now I'm paving the way
Mark
for all
Zuckerberg's
kids.
dreams coming reality.
For all kids that were awkward and
Yeah.
didn't fuck. Paving the way.
Oh, God. I love Twitter. So that's probably what I'll be watching or being on Twitter till the day I die.
Love that.
But I've also been watching a lot of like NBA Final Fours recently. I don't know if you're into basketball at all. I don't think so.
Come on. Well, who do you think I am?
Sorry. You're more into like competitive diving and stuff.
I'm more into like competitive basketball.
Synchro diving or whatever.
Competitive pee-pee touching.
Competitive pee touching. Nice. How do they score that?
Usually it depends on who busts first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just dudes like smashing each other, and whoever busts first loses.
Okay. So you really got to throw it back if you want to win.
Yeah, you got to throw it back. You got to fucking arch the back a little
What's
bit.
your? Do you have a record? Like, are you like? 5
Yeah, mine's like
1?
3 seconds. I'm not very good at it.
No. Yeah, I haven't been picked up by the by the National League yet. Or like, I'm not on the national circuit because like I bust quick. But
I bust really quick.
yeah, but, is it like a solo thing, like kind of like fencing or like a team?
Yeah, usually it's a team of like 6 dudes. We all practice together. Ben Buys on the team.
Okay.
One of like the only.
What's
3.
your guys' team name?
It's ball fondlers.
Oh, so that's what kickball is.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what the kickball actually is. That's what.
Okay. So me and Sarby are on a kickball team with the ball fondlers.
Absolutely, we do
And
be fondling a lot of balls playing kickball.
Yeah, it's making sense now why we have the people on our team that we do. Cool.
Yeah, we definitely have probably the most diversity in all of the league.
Yeah.
So that's pretty great. We got our ass handed to us on Thursday.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This kid who plays like semi-professional soccer, whatever the fuck that means, was on the other team just fucking pelting the ball into outer space, and we were just like, "Hey man,
we fucking ran it. Oh God.
names are hard."
I know, names are so hard. Anyways, we ran into each other, like trying to catch a ball. I felt like such an idiot. Like the first play. of the game.
That was
Yeah.
like you, Ashlyn. Maybe it was Jack.
Ryder. It was Ryder.
Ryder.
Yeah, me and Ryder just fucking collided. I was like, God, we're such idiots.
I saw that. I had like first
Yeah.
front row seats for that shit. You guys were just all coming together, and I was like,
I don't know why.
yes,
I was so
mayhem.
pissed at myself. I was like, why am I running for this? This isn't near, like, remotely close to me. I, like, got there. Like, I fucking got there, but...
It's because you're athletic.
I'm pretty fast, so I got there. But I was
Bro,
like...
yeah, we were in an athletic frat. Like,
It was, like, in, like, left field, and I'm playing, like, first base. I was like, how the fuck am I, like, over here? But,
that's your workout for the week.
yeah. Yep, getting ready for Solaris summer.
I don't know what that means. You keep saying that, and I'm not
Solaris
gonna lie.
summer. So my coworker has a Solera, and it like the roof comes off, and it's like 20 years old. He treats it like it's like a vintage Porsche.
I don't know what it looks like here. I'm gonna look it up.
It's like a Michael Scott car.
I don't watch The Office.
Ooh,
I honestly think
fits
it's
the
pretty
bill.
garbage.
Okay, we can talk about that one.
You're like, I can beat the shit out of you for that
Yeah.
later.
I'll make you nut in like 1 second later for that.
Say less.
I'm gonna suck your ass.
Stop. We already did this bit. Oh shit, man! This is a long potty. We should wrap up pretty soon here. But what were you saying about the Solaris?
We have summer hours starting Memorial Day and then end Labor Day. I don't know which one of those two comes first, but
This can't be it.
between that time frame, it's a Toyota Solera. Between this time frame, I like put it on our calendars like as a reminder that we have summer Fridays, but I called it Solera Summer because I'm just like, yo, Michael, we're just gonna like pimp around in the fucking Solera.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that makes
it's
sense.
like so lame, but he treats it like it's like a fucking vintage hot rod.
It's like the car.
So, he's like, dude, I'm getting a wood grain steering wheel. I'm like, why? It's like, don't tell the wife. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait. And so like, I mean, like, hit the gym a little more, and like every time like Allie like, oh Matt, you're at the gym, whoa, and I'm like, dude, getting ready for Solera summer. It's like the next Hot Boy summer.
That's like people who like want a car, like a convertible car, but can't afford like a nice convertible car, so they get this shit.
Dude, he winter stores it. Like I respect the fuck out of it. Like winter stores it, has like it has like 50,000 miles on it, and it's a 2020 or it's a 2001 or something. So like, or like a 2003,
kind of
like a 2003 or something.
That's
like,
pretty impressive.
Literally can almost put collector plates on it. It's just like, and he's like, I'm getting collector plates. I was like, dude, it's just like he himself is a fucking like scripted, like he is like a written character.
He's like a walking, living, breathing meme.
Yeah,
like from what I've heard, I need to meet this guy by the way.
Yeah, 100%. So like, it just like I don't know where it came, but I was like, bro, Solera summer, like it's happening like Memorial Day to like Labor Day, like Solera summer.
You heard it here, folks. Fuck hot girl summer, hot boy summer, whatever. Yep. Solera summer. That's
what's happening. Get in shape. It's literally the same idea behind all of those summers. Just like live your best life, but we're calling it Solera summer.
Solera summer, baby.
Yep. Get some like Biggie playing while you're just rolling down the highway on your way to close some recommendation meetings. Fucking I'm hyped. I'm hyped up. But yeah, last thing I had on the list for talking points that I just thought of was I've been watching a lot of finals basketball. I like basketball, but I've
we like went way off grid there.
Yeah, that's fine. No, it's fine. It's
but
good.
Keep going.
What I noticed was I started just seeing like watching more games, being a little more in tune to other sports, just with like the other shit that like work and stuff. There's a lot of like shitty like fans like going on right now, like fans being really shitty.
Like doing what?
Just like, so for example, I think basketball's a unique sport where the fans are literally right in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just fucking chew a player's ear off, like, all game. Like, NBA players are used to it. Like, that happens all the time. But obviously there's, like, a point that, hey, dude, shut the fuck up kind of thing. And, like, it's not, like, fair because, the players have to hold this standard, I would say, when a fan can just be, like, in your ear going, like, I fucked your mom so hard last night. Like, I shot all over her face. You're trash,
Yeah.
And the player just kind of got to be like, ideally. But, like, if someone said that to you, it's like, hey, stop the game. Who the fuck said that? Like, you're getting, like, come on the court right now.
Let's settle this like men.
Yeah. But so, like, fucking, I think it was the Nets were playing. And I don't know where they were playing Boston, whatever. Madison Square Garden, I think, is where Boston plays.
You're asking the guy that has seen like maybe 4 basketball games.
Anyways, like the fucking Celtics fans were probably just hounding Kyrie Irving like all night, and finally he just goes behind his head and like hits dual wield like middle fingers, and like NBA is just making like a fucking scene of it. And I was like, Kyrie's a pretty like most NBA players are pretty level headed, like it's. Like, they're just like, oh, like, that's just classless behavior. Like, it's like, dude, no. Like, if you're playing, like, the game you love and you have to sit for, like, an hour listening to, like, some people just say the worst things to you, I think giving them the bird is not the, like...
No, not at all.
It doesn't... This doesn't need... And this is just talking head news making a big deal about, like, small stuff. But I was like, duh, he would do that. I would have done it the first quarter. The first time someone said something, I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
No, bro. Like, have you ever seen like the Untold Stories, like Malice in the Palace?
Yeah.
Where that guy, someone threw a cup at him and the dude just came up and beat his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, honestly.
Whole team clear the benches. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Like, if I'm just thinking in general, if we're at the bar and some guy throws a cup at me, I'm going over there. I'm going to go beat his ass. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's so disrespectful. Like,
yeah.
And if you're if you're that much of a fucking beta that like you feel the need to like make yourself feel better by
over a
talking
fucking
shit.
sports game too.
Yeah,
over
like
basketball.
And that's part of the reason I think I can't really get into sports is because I've never really understood the level of dedication like that people can get into it.
Yeah.
Where like I get it, like it's fun to watch, it's enjoyable. Like I love watching hockey, but like not enough to like really go out of my way and watch it. But like the people that like really attach it to their person, to their identity, I've just never gotten it because I'm like, dude, you have nothing to do with that game. Like and this I think goes into, remember we were talking on our last podcast, like I don't really like gambling that much. It's like I almost feel like I have no control over the gambling. I have no control over how the sports game is gonna go.
Yeah.
Like cool, I'll watch it. Damn, they got scored on, that sucks. But I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, my whole day is ruined because the fucking Minnesota Dildos lost to the fucking Arizona fuck me in the asses. Like I don't care. Like I really could get.
Is that your competition in your?
Oh yeah, that's my
of,
competition in the.
Yeah, that's why they came
in
off.
The fucking dudes competition.
In the little PP touching league.
The PP touch league.
Yeah.
It's PPL.
Yeah, PPL.
Wait. No, PPTL.
PPTL.
Not to be confused with LPPG, which is Lil PP Gang.
Oh, that's a quick one, dude. LPPG? Wow, Lil PP Gang.
Lil PP Gang. Or maybe LPPB. Lil PP Boys.
Lil LPPB? LPPB? Nice. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
We'll get some hats and t-shirts with that.
Dude, that would be sick. LPPB. I actually looked it up the other day. I was trying to see if at LPPB was owned by anybody on Instagram.
Of course you are.
Bro, how sick would that be? I'd be down if we could snag that out. I'd be down to like change the name of this podcast to like Lil PP Boy and Pod or something like that.
Oh my god. Lil PP Boy.
Lil PP Boy. Did you know Teak has like a group chat of like guys that have peed their pants drunk, like, and you have to send picture proof. So like, if you wake up from like a night out and there is a puddle of pee, you have to take a picture of it and they'll let you into the group. I almost want to intentionally pee my pants. So I can join.
Seriously, yeah.
I mean, I've done it. I just don't have picture proof. I have testimony. I can get Tiki on here. And yeah, this guy definitely peed on his floor. Shout out. I don't even remember what podcast that was. I had to be like 40-something.
Yeah.
One of those.
So funny. Oh, my God. Also, another game that fans were being shitty. The White Sox, and I didn't watch this game, I just saw like a video, but the White Sox and Guardians game, I think it was like the bottom of the ninth, and the Guardians were up, and then someone on the White Sox just like hit a game-winning home run, or a walk-off, I think is what it's called in baseball.
I
don't know, but and it was at the White Sox stadium, and they just started fucking hucking beer bottles. And like it was building up because I think the last inning is where like it started building up. So one of the guys, one of the Guardians, so like they were up, I think, a couple runs, start going into the bottom of the ninth, and the play before the walk-off home run, or a couple, they, one of the Sox players like hit it to the field, and Guardian player's running to go catch it and like runs into the fence, like hits it pretty hard, and then like one run scores, so then it's like one more run wins the game. And one of the fans apparently was just like making fun of the guy for like basically getting hurt. He's like, "Oh, you're such a pussy," like probably something like that. One of the fans was like holding up like making a little pussy sign.
Oh.
Because and then like one of the Guardians players like jumps up on the fence and is like, "Dude, shut the fuck up." Like, this guy literally just got hurt. Like, and you guys just scored. Like, be happy that you're like, and the guy was like explaining, he's like, I jumped up there, but like, don't be cheering that he got hurt. Be cheering that like your team scored and you're almost like gonna win. And then they hit the home run, and the player or the fans were still just jawing at the outfielders.
Yeah.
And then they all just started throwing beer bottles at him.
Yeah.
And I was just like, God, like that is so like every single person, there's like a million videos of it. All of you guys are probably getting exposed. not to mention it's just like classless as fuck. Like,
yeah. Also,
come
I
on.
think if something bad happens, they can figure out like who started that. You can get like charged with like inciting riots. And
Yeah,
shit.
no, like it's so easy. Like every part of the stadium has a camera on it. Like there's like each one of
They
those
can see
people is going to be
everything.
picked out and be like, you're banned, you're banned, you're banned. Also, your work's probably going to find out like you might get like repercussions beyond just like being banned for life. So I was just like, made me so mad. At like just like this weekend I saw so much of that. I was like, why? Like
why?
Especially like baseball too, like the most boring
Sport in the world.
Like-
I literally argued this with somebody the other day. I was like,
Yeah.
baseball is fucking watching paint dry. Like,
Yeah. I could like going to the games is fun.
yeah,
But,
yeah. But like, like I can't imagine like somebody telling me it's their favorite sport. Like blows my mind sometimes. I'm just
Mhm.
like, there are so many more like fun sports out there, and it's like, no. And I was gonna say too. I'm not a huge fan. Like in hockey, it's really popular at like sports games. Like if you're at your home stadium and like
Mhm.
the goalie gets scored on, like a chant is like,
Sip,
he
sip,
shoots,
sip.
he scores, hey goalie, you suck. And it's just like, first off, not very original. Second,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, most of the time, like the goalie could have been standing on his head,
Yeah.
fucking like blocking everything, and then like it bounced funny and like went in,
Yeah.
and they'd still say it, and it's like, who, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like I said, I am not emotionally invested at all in that shit. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just here to see some cool stuff. Like, I honestly sometimes don't even care. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this person, like the other team scored and it was actually a good goal. I'm gonna applaud that. Like,
Yeah.
that's actually sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and I can't say that like I don't like in high school totally was the person, and like obviously like high school you're again basketball you're right there.
yeah.
It's fun to like be like, oh, like I fucked your girlfriend. Like it's just like it's stupid. Like in that sense, like I definitely have been there and like done stuff like that. But I feel like when you're at like a professional level,
Yeah.
and like
If you're an adult,
and then you start throwing stuff.
Yeah.
Like you can jaw at them and like. And then when you get the bird, it's like, no wonder you got that because, like, you're not shutting up. Like, if someone looked at me and said, fuck you to my face, I'd be like, yeah, that kind of makes sense, but also, like, fuck you.
yeah, like if you're
So, like, I just, like, hate the, players have to be all this, like, ooh, like,
Ooh,
put
like,
together.
professional, yeah.
Yeah, and, like, while the fans can just be blackout drunk, just being like, oh, like, I fucked your mom so good last night.
You're such a
Kyrie, you're trash.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
no.
like, all games, so
And it's like these are real adults. Like these are like
Yeah.
35-year-olds
yeah, these
being
aren't
fucking
high schoolers, like,
dickheads.
being silly.
That's different. Like high school,
Yeah.
it's like you're a fucking kid. You're a fucking. I was stupid in high school.
Oh,
yeah,
100%.
like,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna go to a sports game and talk shit to people who are making immensely more money than me
Yeah.
to play a sport that they love.
No.
Like I don't.
Yeah,
Like
and there's
you-
like some like there's fun
What?
like jawing is fine. Like I love jawing when I like play sports. But it's just like if you're getting to like if you're throwing something, if you're getting someone like so mad that they have to just like flick you off or go into the stands and kick your ass, like dude, like what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think too. Like they need to like anybody who's that close to the court. They need
Mhm.
to be like have people there to be like, hey yo, shut the fuck up or we're kicking you out. Like,
yeah, and like I think they do to an extent, but it's
probably not
it's
like
not as it could be,
especially
but
during playoffs.
yeah,
Like I'm sure people pay good money for those seats, so
Yeah.
it's like you can't really like
mm-hmm.
give them the boo, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's crazy though. Like I like when I went to the Timberwolves game a couple, not any of their playoff games, but a couple before. And it's funny because like I think like the only time I would like get that loud to try to like get someone's attention if I was like courtside, I'd be like, yeah, Kyrie, you suck. Like you're not that guy. Like I can see myself doing that. But like there's fans who are like almost to the top of like the first like section,
Like
just
yelling.
screaming, thinking that like the player's gonna hear them. Dude, no.
Or like when people yell at their TV.
Yeah, it's like no chance.
Who the fuck?
Yeah, I've probably yelled at my TV before, but like I just like I don't know. It's just funny seeing old guys just get so heated. It's like A, he can't hear you. B, like he probably doesn't care. C, like bro, your daughter's right there. Like why? Like she's like,
And like most of the time too, it's like there's a reason you're in the stands and they're there. You
Yep.
know, you like
Yeah.
it's like in hockey, the classic thing is somebody yelling like shoot the puck, like whatever. It's like, bro, like that guy gets paid for this.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever going to listen to you.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I think, hockey needs to have a barrier between fans.
Yeah.
But I also think, like, that is a great benefit to that is, like, you can't hear shit.
No.
Unless everybody is chanting it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So, lesson of the day, just be nice at games, talk a
be a
little
good
shit,
person.
talk a few things. He misses a shot, you hit a brick,
Yeah.
Or like, dude whiffs a fucking free throw, like air ball, you suck.
That's different.
Like,
that's just
sure.
like getting in their head. That's not like.
That's not being like. That's not like. Wow, this person like has to come in the stand and beat my ass. Like, wow, I'm like throwing something at someone. So just don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't be a fucking douchebag.
We'll leave you guys with that. Don't be a douchebag.
I think that's good.
Especially at a baseball game. And you're winning.
Don't throw shit at people.
Yeah.
I just think that's like.
Yeah, don't throw anything at anyone.
I think if anybody, like,
throw
technically
shade, but don't throw.
Throw shade, not shit.
Yeah, throw shade, not shit. It's the potty.
That's the potty. We're out.
We're out.
You're not a bunch of monkeys. You don't need to be throwing your shit.
Nope. Don't need to throw poo-poo.
Leave the monkeying around to us because we're fucking stupid.
leave the monkeying around to the professionals.
Professional
monkey boys.
Professional. We do stupid shit and then
professional
openly tell you about it on the podcast.
It's gonna be some like court case. They're gonna be like us just like incriminating ourselves. It's like, all right, so like on this podcast, you openly admitted to climbing a building. And be like,
openly admitting to being naked in public.
Yeah, and just like
jumping in a fountain.
Shit, I mean, that was me.
Maybe.
That
guy, don't know him. That's Sarby after a tequila.
I was talking about someone else. Did I say myself? That's so weird.
Technically at the end of every podcast we can say like for legal reasons I'm joking and it like
haha, I'm just kidding.
Haha, hee hee. Well, I think like there's some weird thing too, like stand-up comedians, everything they say isn't technically taken seriously and like you can't use that in a like court of law. Or maybe I'm fucking this up, but I know there's some weird thing in my comedy college class.
Mm-hmm.
There was like this weird thing where like they can't use anything you say on stage against you in a court of law. So, like, you can kind of openly say anything. Like, you could be like, I killed a man and this is the date, and they can't really use that in court.
Wow.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what...
I've heard of, like, for, like, defamation cases, you can't, like, say, you're mad that I said something about you, but, like, if I said something like, oh, like, Sarby is shaped like a fucking balloon that just exploded covered in jizz. Like
you right.
Been there.
Been there, done that.
If
with that competitive team.
You can't sue me for defamation because I said something so outlandish that like it's obviously not real. Whereas like if you write an op-ed about, an anonymous person and we all know who it's about and you like slander them, then that's like defamation.
Yeah.
Whereas me like making fun of like how you look like is obviously like a joke.
Yeah.
Or like something that's like, or if it's something so outlandish it cannot possibly be true, then that's not defamation. That's just like, being funny. I know John Oliver did a huge skit on that with there was this like CEO of this coal mining company and they got really mad. He got super mad that John Oliver did this piece about him.
I have no idea who John Oliver is.
He's like a Trevor Noah, kind of. Do you know who Trevor Noah is? Bro. It's like satire news, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So like they like have news story. Like John Oliver will like do like a subject each week and it'll be like factual but like jokes spread throughout the whole thing. But one he did on this owner of like a coal mining company, and after that came out, they tried to sue the show for defamation, like destroying like this person's like
company or like making
or
it
like
look
his public
bad.
figure.
Yeah,
like
I know it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they got back to they got to this point where they're like, well, technically it's not defamation if you're just saying things that are so outlandish they can't quite possibly be true. And so he makes an entire like Broadway type musical performance skit that's like 4 minutes long, just like dancing, singing, choreography, just making fun of this guy. And at the end he's like, and you can't do anything about it. Like this isn't defamation. Just frying him. It was so funny.
I strive to be on that level. Of
I
petty.
know.
We need to be that petty.
Yeah, first we
in
gotta
some
get
way,
someone to
shape,
get
or
mad at us. Someone's got to get.
I
just
think
heated.
in the future, as
Yeah.
we grow this thing,
Yeah.
that will be very easy.
Yeah, it'll be very easy for us to piss someone off.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
mean, I just do that by like posting on Instagram. I can't
Yeah.
imagine once we actually have this shit rolling.
Yeah.
Like,
People will just hear us say one good thing about a girl, and they're like, "Dude, girls are whores. What do you mean?"
all I have to say is Christianity is stinky, and somebody's gonna fucking
Yeah, and they're
Sky
just like,
Daddy's gonna sue me for
"Whoa."
defamation.
Yeah.
Some priest
yeah.
just like knocks on the door. Hey, what's it called? Like, you've been served.
Yeah, you've been served.
You've been served by who?
Sky Daddy.
Sky Daddy. Throws the shades on, walks
Yeah.
away in slow mo.
Yeah. Scene.
And scene.
Roll credits.
Is the fucking Breakfast Club like?
Yeah. Explosion in the background. Sarby's house just blows up.
I get smited by God right there
Lightning bolt.
as he's walking away. Just
You've been served.
you've been served
man.
by God. No, in the name of the Father, Son, go fuck yourself. That's it right there.
Yep.
That's how we're ending it.
We're good.
Guys, like, comment, subscribe, sign up for exclusive content down below. We'll see you guys next week.
Below the
On the
belt,
potty.
the exclusive content.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where Zemi and I do competitive backbreaking.
Us with the VR set. Just,
Bro, I can clap this anime girl's cheeks better than you can.
bro, you seen this? You see this form? Are you see this form?
I go and I look at your screen. It's
Yeah.
like a metaverse
I'm
version
like
of
missing.
me. You're like off to the side.
Off to the side, just like against the wall. Bro, you are not.
You're not even close, man. Where's the hole? Where is it? Where is it? The thumb in the butt.
Yeah. Dude, he was in that shit. Oh god.
Literally.
He was, oh my god, in his bag. Good for him. Okay. Let's call it because
Yep.
we could sit here forever.
Deuces, brother. Okay.